say, man? Hey, welcome to Hustle Your Hustle. I'm Trey Verdejo, Beautiful Perfection. Man, you here in the hometown of Baltimore, man. And look, man, what we bringing to you guys, man, is a show where we actually broadcast the entrepreneurs, man. Right? Ownership. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but spread the love, man, so that way the viewers can learn to do what they doing. So enjoy the ride, sit back, man, and hustle your hustle. What's going on, y'all? I'm your boy Trey Verdejo, DJ Beautiful Perfection. Welcome to Hustle Your Hustle, man. We got another dope exclusive interview for you guys, man.
We were Herbal Cuisine today. Herbal Cuisine. Break that down.
Hey, and the brothers from here, man, homegrown from Baltimore. So we're gonna go inside his crib. We're gonna find out what started this vision. Come follow us. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Hustle Your Hustle. I'm one of your hosts, Trey Verdejo,
DJ Beautiful Perfection.
and we're here, man, with the one and only, man, Chef Keith.
Yeah.
So you guys, on this episode, you guys are gonna get a chance to see how he makes pizza and also how to make ice cream. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, man.
The ice cream sandwich is most definitely I personally want to see that do good because when I started with that, it was so much doubt. Like, not people hating, but people just like, you make your own ice cream, you make your own ice cream,
So when we first came in here to do the interview, you know, his lady answered the door. And in my mind, I ain't gonna front, I know you probably get this too, but I was like, oh, that's who really cook all the food. That's who really cook all the food. You know what I'm saying?
She do everything.
Right.
She definitely helped out a lot and, you know, give me a lot of ideas. So, you know, it's a teamwork thing, man. Start off with a little bit of that secret sauce.
Okay. Secret sauce. But we always like to ask what some of the mistakes or some of the things you wish you knew earlier.
Research. You know what I'm saying? You can never do enough. Because one of the things that I didn't take into consideration was cost, overhead. Definitely do your research on your product. Find a store that's doing what you're doing and selling what you're selling. They put all their marketing tools right online. You can go right online and find that and kind of model this stuff after that. Another mistake I made was catering. I would put it out there like I'm only doing 10 dinners. But 20 people want dinner. So, you know, I would say, you know, shoot for the stars. You know, a little disappointment help you in the long run. Like, that's what me and me here, man. Really. I just still, man, doing stuff with my friends, taking it to the cookout. I never really saw it as a business. Even while watching the shows, where people was making it into a business.
Don't give no secrets, but how you make the food taste so good without, you know, no weed taste or nothing.
So it's a process of learning how to make your own tinctures, make your own infusions, and then tweak it.
So what we doing here, because we making ice cream, I see you got a frying pan on, so.
I'm candying the pecans. Yeah, I candy these myself, so that's another level of infusion. So when I say that something's triple infused, the cookies infused, the ice cream itself is infused, but then they got infused pecans. So that's when you get your triple infusion.
What else we got in there?
Cinnamon, spice, some cinnamon, and some cinnamon sugar. That's my own cinnamon sugar.
Gotcha.
And that's also what I make my cookies with.
Gotcha.
So the cookies are really double infused because I put the butter in the cookies and then I roll them in the cinnamon sugar before I cook them.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, you gonna take the show on the road?
eventually, you definitely be on the move because even though it's getting more popular, it's still a small community. So, you know, the more you can reach out to other people, they can reach out to us, they can find us, we can find them. So, you know, the only way to get to the people is to get to the people.
Yeah, you know how people sell their seasonings and things of that nature. That's something also that you're thinking about doing, like use sugar and stuff like that.
Y'all would think we talk about the questions before we get us But we really coming up with a concept for a line of condiments. And actually, I can give y'all a little something. We've been working on some shelf-stable stuff, so I'm working on frozen pieces. You know, you won't have to wait for a Friday
Right.
okay, to get with us.
So how the whole concept of Friday came about? And when we say Friday, for those, you know, FRY-DEDAY.
So what's better, you know what I mean? You get your relaxation, your food, you get it all in one place. So from that, you create your Friday meals.
Right, tell us what we're doing here.
Alright, so I'm gonna add my heavy cream. I'm getting ready to make my whipped cream. So I'm gonna let that blend up for like 2-3 minutes. And once this start forming heavy peaks, then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients.
So how was you able to get through the whole COVID-19?
It picked up.
It picked up for me too, man.
Everybody was stuck in the house. So the people that were already following, different people like that, they like, yo, every Friday let me get a meal. So we get their meals, they post them online. Now everybody's seeing it. And we went from selling maybe 5 meals to 30, 40. You know, not trying to take nothing away. I know COVID hurt a lot of people.
Of course.
I know people personally that it touched. Honestly, that's what pumped us up. That's what kind of shined the light on it, man.
Alright, so what we doing next now?
So we gonna add this condensed milk in here.
So what are your thoughts on black-owned businesses and
Love it, man. That's why we here. Ended up finding out about your product from my barber, Robert. This is the result of that business. And I think often that we get down on each other too fast. Like my homeboy grew up with the long pork. He got his food thing called Damn Good Food 410. Check him out. Oh yeah, about to say it. Our friends, she went to school with, friends over 20 years. They got food, patty plates. We as a people did with this pandemic, this crisis, what we always do, right? Took scraps and made soul food.
so what exactly you did right here?
So the candy pecans that we cooked up earlier, now we add them in to make our butter pecan. Let's say a little bit at a time so they crunch up.
You got specific goals you're trying to meet?
It's a personal thing, but I like to get on one of these shows. To me,
Whole cannabis cook show.
to me, somehow I'm gonna do it right. So like I love immediate goals. I love to get on one of them. Long term, definitely a storefront, restaurant type situation. I believe that food, eating, like sharing a meal, that's like the ultimate form of camaraderie. Real quick, the saran wrap.
All right.
You want to make sure that's touching the ice cream. That's where you don't get the crystals on the top.
And you got to freeze it for a certain amount of time. What's
At
the
least 6 hours, but I like to let mine go for at least 12. Also, I cover it with the lemon foil, and they create a little cold air packet. So that helps you freeze fast.
good queen holding down the throne, you know what I mean? So we have Jessica here as well.
What we whipping up right now?
Crab dip piece of the day. Fully infused, fully infused, fully infused.
So Jason, man, tell us a little bit about your passion, man, when it comes to cooking, man. Where it started from?
As a younger kid, following my brother around, like most younger brothers do, he was cooking a lot. He was interested, so they got me started. And basically, I started to dive in, make my own creations, and from there, it just grew. It was a natural progression. Started off slow, but it picked up, and now it's kind of like I can't stop.
Was it in you already, and just when people started saying it, it just kind of made you push for it, or?
Yeah, the passion was there. To be honest, I wanted to start a business a long time ago. Just didn't know what I wanted to do.
Gotcha.
Everything kind of came together, and it was like, duh. Like, I should have been doing this a long time ago. So,
Okay. So that's every Friday, you pretty much post something, and so explain that process.
usually Sunday, no later than Monday, I'll develop a menu, come up with a menu, post it on Instagram, and I take orders all the way up to Thursday. Thursday at noon, if I get enough orders in by Wednesday, I'll cut it off. That way I got all Thursday to prep.
Gotcha.
And it's dinner, so it's usually coming out Friday afternoon, 3 until.
Gotcha. How did you even like learn or say, you know what, I'm gonna make my own flour, I'm gonna make my own sugar, I'm gonna make my own?
Just wanting to have a product that I know where it comes from.
That's important.
You know, you can go to the store and buy stuff. You can order stuff online, but you never really know what you're getting, to be honest. I told myself that I wanted to know how to make everything myself. Even when I'm learning the process to make my own cheese. So when I do pizza, I have my own mozzarella cheese. When you building a recipe, you kind of want to build it from the ground up, you know. So I don't want to go get somebody else's sauce out of the store.
I know a lot of people that cook, but I don't know a lot of people that make their own ingredients.
Well, that's part of their branding.
Okay.
You know, when you eat our food, when you eat our treats, we want you to have a full experience. Often I hear that with edibles that the taste of the marijuana was too strong, or it leaves a sour taste, or it has an aftertaste. Right. So just like I showed you before, the presentation, the palate, and then the pose. So you eat with your eyes first, you know what I'm saying? Then you taste it, and after that, you know, you take your ride.
So we talked about, you know, your passion for cooking, but what about inspirations? Like, because I know there's certain people I look up to for what I do, so I follow and study certain things that they do.
All the chefs.
All the chefs.
Yeah, I mean, the cooking channel is my inspiration.
Right.
I got several cookbooks, so you just take everything that you learn and incorporate it. Me and my lady like to travel a lot, so we go places, have different food, get different, taking different cultures. You get different ingredients, and that's how you become the best of the
So, there's a lot of competition. It's kind of like battling other chefs. Pun intended, you want to smoke with them?
Most definitely.
You got that ready. You got that ready. You got that ready. Jason, what made you start selling your food?
The man.
The man?
Yeah,
Working for the man, or?
No. The man.
Oh, the man.
Let's go one more time. Right? One.
All right, Jason. So, tell me what All right. So, there's a lot of competition. It's kind of like battling other chefs. Pun intended, you want to smoke with them?
I look at this like a sport.
Yeah.
And in any sport, you always want to help the competition. When you say you made the best product, I don't see no reason in not going against other chefs, inviting them into your kitchen. You go to theirs, however it is.
Right. Have a cook-off.
Right.
So, what's the quickest dish that you can make, and what takes more time for you to make?
So the desserts, that's pretty much a snack process. The dinners, that takes more because you want every dish to taste the same. You want consistency. Something like a pizza takes more time because I make the dough. I make my own sauce. I usually make that in advance, but I make my own sauce. I like to add fresh ingredients, so I'm making my crab dip. I'm not buying it from the store. I'm gonna make my own crab dip to put on top of the pizza. So something like that is an extensive process.
Have you ever came across a dish that you couldn't make?
Not so far.
Not so far.
Not so far. Throw something my way.
You sound like me, you know what I'm saying? King of the kitchen. Ain't nobody.
Hey, everybody's supposed to be the king of their kitchen. That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Have you thought about teaching others?
Yeah, definitely get to a point where I can start my own little cookbook. And I want a cookbook that'll teach you the process from beginning to end. Take it from the garden to the kitchen. So you can go pick a flower, take it through the process, take it through the infusion process, cook the dinner to the tea.
Because that process was so quick, made some mistakes or too many mistakes or...
Well, I believe that if you building a business and you ain't making those, you make no mistakes, then you basically down the Trump, aka mine. The mistakes are part of your growth. It's part of what makes your business better. So I embrace that part. I have made plenty of mistakes.
Right.
I just don't dwell on them. But sometimes mistakes actually turn out to be a beautiful thing.
What we doing here? What's this right here?
So the crab dip pizza, the crab dip is basically your sauce, your cheese, your everything. So it needs some time. I was thinking some scampi shrimp to put on top. And that's one of the things we try to do. Like, I know when I go somewhere and I'm paying for a dish, I'm expecting a certain level. So that's what I try to give people, basically what I would want sat down and eat.
So do you find yourself being like a real big critic when it comes to food, like when you go out eat?
I was doing that before I started. It's like, you go out somewhere, you pay $60, $70 for a meal for you or your lady. You like, man, for that, I did that better in the house. But sometimes it's just the being out, not having to cook, things like that. So that's basically what you're paying for.
Are you going to get into like breakfast and brunch food?
But that's the thing. With this, we can serve CBD meals. So, CBD, that helps with high anxiety, pain, a plethora of different things. You can look it up, cannabis diet. So that helps with a plethora of different things. So I can make a breakfast sandwich with CBD, and you can go on about your day. Have a nice day. Be pleasant to the people you really don't like at work. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I know we also touched a little bit about some of the next moves, and goals. So I know you talked about either storefront or food truck, or maybe even both, right?
I would say both. The food truck will be down first.
Right.
Because, being mobile, it helps you spread the word yourself. You can pull up anywhere.
Right.
Being from here, get your right license and things like that. We can drive right up DC, pull up, serve pizzas, ice cream, whatever. And they have a food truck festival here every year.
Yeah, we go to the food truck festival.
They have that here every year.
Yeah.
So, that'll definitely be a big.
I know you can't wait till you pull up and park.
Dreaming about that on the bed. You know what I mean?
For like a restaurant to sell infused food, then like would the owner be hesitant about that?
Like what I like to do with my meal is what you call microwave. So 5 milligrams here, 10 milligrams there to culminate the whole dish, and then the whole dish will be 25, 35 minutes. And also the CBD counteracts the THC. So when you know how to balance it right, it's a smooth ride. Instead of somebody passed out at the table or somebody saying, I don't feel anything. So that's all in the research.
So coming from Baltimore, and you always hear Baltimore, everybody is like crabs in the bucket.
That's more of a stereotype of the city than a real thing. Because I haven't experienced it yet. I may have some people out there that's not rooting for me, but I'm so focused on guys like y'all, other people reaching out, we sharing recipes, other chefs, things like that. That I really don't see those people. They're not on my radar.
So what's in there right now?
Cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, roasted tomato basil, mozzarella, and crab meat. And a little sour cream, some heavy cream in there.
How important is patience?
That's the most important
You
thing.
think that's one of the most important things?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Everything has a recipe. Everything in life. If you rush it,
I like that.
you might get burnt. You take your time with anything. Your business, your family, your friends. You take your time with it. It'll come together. It's another one of those things that you just gotta take your time with, figure it out, and then once you figure it out, the masses, if you build it, they will come.
Alright, so it's finally here. Alright, the brother made, what you made for us again?
Crab dip pizza, top of shrimp.
Ooh!
That's serious.
See how that looking, brother, how that presentation is looking. Better than the restaurant.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Herbal
saying?
Cuisines, man.
Alright, so he didn't show, we just ice cream, just made ice cream,
Yeah, ice
chicken
cream,
wings,
mozzarella sticks with the sauce.
the sauce. Man, I hope you guys
Tea.
enjoy it. We're gonna put all his information on the show, man. Make sure you definitely reach out to him. Check him out on every Friday. Alright, Friday. Check him out, man. Alright, I'm Trey Verdejo.
It's DJ Beautiful Perfection.
We out.
Peace.
Who we interviewing today?
Herbal Cuisines today. And what ways do you sell your food?
Man,
Go back. That's not the question. How do you sell your food?
We still got to pop a bottle. We got another show to do.
Good, okay. You need to sit down.
that's a little break.
What question are we asking, y'all? Which one we doing anyway, y'all?
That was the next one.
You're not in the frame no more.
I'm not the frame?
Yeah.
That's all right.
No, stay there, but move over more. More.
Normally,
Or how do you sell your food? It's how?
The exclusive look of my man Chef Jason. You know what I'm saying? You better know.
Combined.
Got it. You know what I'm saying? Jason, what made you start selling your food?
the man.
The man?
Yeah,
Working for the man or?
No. The man.
Oh, the man.
The one that's trying to hold it from the back.
What's going on?
He was that serious. Like the man?
That's a good answer though.
The man.
Alright.
Let's go one more time. One.
Alright, Jason, so tell me what tired today, yo. I'll do this back to back.
2, 1.
Alright, so Jason, what made you start selling your food?
A lot of people ask.
Switch up the answer. Man.
And we're getting a picture on the TV.